Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded a plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain.
So I can just get a good bit of him walking. You didn't need to lift him there. Roll your shoulders back.
A summer day, and I was 3 years old. My mama said, go out and play. Well, I did what I was told. She never saw it coming when I turned the sprinkler on. She looked up from the dishes right there in the front lawn. Nothing but cowboy boots set your spirit free. That Wild Wild West birthday suit is the remedy for modesty. It ain't proper and it ain't cool, but folks remember what you do. Ain't nothing, oh nothing but cowboy boots. Well, all it takes when you're 18 is your buddy's double dare. It was 8 o'clock on a Friday night in the middle of town square. Couldn't hear the sirens cause so many.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to demonstrate some exercises we do to get these horses warmed up before we take them into the show pen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 hands in the reins and I'm actually going to ask Toad to collect his head up by lifting up with my reins and squeezing with my lower leg. Then I'm going to ask him to move forward, and I'm actually going to lift what would be known as my inside rein or my left hand and ask him to bend his head inside. This gives them better bend and also asks them to pay attention to their rider so that they know that it's no longer just playing around time, it's time to work. I apply a little bit of my outside leg and I use a little bit of my spur with just a tap or slight pressure. They don't hurt the horse at all, it's just more pressure to ask them what I want them to do. Then I'm going to ask them to switch by lifting my opposite arm up towards my chest and using the other spur to make him turn in the other direction and bring his head in. Then I'm going to give him more rein, bring him out to the rail. The rail is the fence line, but I'm going to keep him in a circle because I don't want to do a lot of rail work until we get into the pen. Otherwise, a lot of horses get bored and they don't want to work anymore. So I'm going to ask him to jog now by lifting my rein up and a click. And I want him to stay collected, so I might bump his head a little. And as I bump his head, I'm applying lower leg pressure so that I keep him moving forward. Because I don't want him to get too heavy in the front, and he will get heavy in the front if I don't move his leg. This is jog, going to be the lope. I'm again going to collect his head, make him pay attention. This Toad has a tendency to not want to pay attention at all. So I'm doing the same thing I did at the jog. I'm lifting my reins up, I'm using my leg, and you can see his head start to drop. Then I'm going to give him some of his rein back. And I'm going to ask him to go into the lope. Now to do that, I'm just going to lift my leg and use my outside leg, which is the leg closest to the wall, or the rail, or my right leg, whatever is easier for you to understand. And if he's going to move off too much, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up my reins, and I'm going to hold him and collect him back. So let's see what he does.
lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone.
We want them to have suitability to purpose. So he still has a strong, determined walk where he can relax. His head is relaxed, my hand is relaxed, and just sitting relaxed in the saddle. And so those are some exercises we do.
Pajama time. Come here, little kids, on my lap. Guess who's back with a brand new laugh? And I don't mean
You know, I've never felt like this before. This feels like so real.
I'm obsessive when just one thought of you comes up, and I'm aggressive just when thought I'm close enough.